Now look at, take off your shirts.
Take them off.
Yeah. Oh, audience, come on.
Take them off.
Yes.
Why would you take them off when they're so stylish and available online?
They're right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Look at Her, the Hey Qween after show, where our superstars look at some of the queens and famous people that they've worked with and tell us a little something, a little tea, and even throw a little shade. Of course, I'm here with the beautiful Miss Lady Red. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Hi, how are you holding up, honey?
I'm here.
My weed pill has taken effect, so it's okay. Y'all just keep a talking. And of course, Mr. Adam Joseph is here. Hi, honey.
Hey, Queen.
Yes, along with Chichi Devane and Detox as members of the Go to Bed Wigs. And of course, our superstar divas, Trixie Mattel and Katya. We got you. We have brand new Hey Qween merch on our website. So this is for you, Katya, your Hey Qween. And Trixie, you got Loca. Yes.
This is great. Thank you so much.
Well, of course, we're so happy to have you here.
God. Just one? I'm just kidding.
You can have access to the entire collection available at Drag Queen Merch. And my shirt today, Bear Bee,
is so cute.
from Swish Embassy. Thank you, Swish Embassy.
Is so cute.
Well, it was in honor of the Barbie girl, the ball darling.
And the one bear. Great.
And the one bear, there you go. Well, I know you guys have been looking forward to playing this game.
We love this game.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Identifying women and then discussing to the minutia of their
worth.
physical. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
As people.
Yeah.
Lady Red, are you ready to get back into Look at Her?
I'm ready to look at her.
Yes. All right, Adam, bring me that dramatic music because it's time to Look at Her. First picture.
Oh, I thought this game's called Don't Look at Her.
Now, you and this lady had quite a prickly interaction at the last reunion, honey.
Listen, yeah, well, if you're gonna come to the playground,
Yeah. Make
bring
sure.
some fucking toys.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So it was so great. I love to get to stand up and humiliate people on television. So for me, it was very fulfilling. I feel like I lofted her a softball. Like she could have been like, haha, yeah, girl, let's fight. Or she could have been like, oh, I'm genuinely sorry. But instead, what do you call it in comedy? Flatlined? You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. Very familiar with that.
But it was great. I mean, I don't care. The day she said that on television, I released a new shirt. And me and my Prius, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, well said. Look at her. Adore.
This 45-pound young woman with giant blue-white teeth that are ceramic and little refrigerator toilets that flush. She's so beautiful, and I was at a sound check with her once. I thought she was lip syncing, but bitch, that's the sound of her fucking voice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she looks she's really just snatched it together.
Oh, yeah.
She looks so thin and beautiful right now.
Yeah,
She was
she's a
like,
witch.
bye, Drag Race. I'm Jillian Michaels now, and these are my toilet teeth. I mean, like a pretty toilet teeth, because white poor.
Yeah.
Katya, your thoughts?
She's a witch. Like she's like a good old-fashioned witch. She is like she does that thing where she really transforms, like not into like a character, but into like a woman. Or a young girl. She's like Lana Del Rey, but more interesting.
And those lips.
Yeah.
I remember I was backstage right before All Stars started. I was backstage, and she just got her lips done, and she was like, I feel like they're too big. And Raven was backstage, and she goes,
No,
I
they're
don't
good.
feel like
Yeah.
they're too big. I was like, bitch, you're not the one to say whose lips are too big.
I love it. I love her and everything about her.
She's beyond.
I really do.
Gorgeous. Look at her.
Oh. Alaska Joanne Elizabeth Thunderfun.
She bested you.
She sure did. She bested us all. I mean, she smoked the competition.
She really did bring it hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, she fucking it was just like watching an expert sniper just like take everyone out and cackle maniacally. You know?
What was that moment where she, I don't know how much was an edit, how much was it when she had like her breakdown.
Oh yeah, it was a tantrum.
Tantrum.
Yeah, and we now, as it stands now, like we're actually pretty good friends, and I like her a lot. But at the time, I was really miffed at what I perceived to be like the cold shoulder. I later turned out that I found out later that she's just very competitive. She came to win. It was gold or nothing for her, and she was very focused.
It's like Violet.
Yeah,
Totally.
but Violet has probably Violet is a straight up cunt, and that's she knows that. Alaska's not that way though. But yeah, I think, and also she said something to me in the workroom after Alaska said something to me in the workroom when it was after the tantrum and right before we were filming must have been the podcasts, and we were talking about the tantrum and she said, "Good luck, I hope you have fun with the 100,000," and because she was saying that people like me more than her, and I was like, huh, interesting. And then I punched her, but they didn't get it on camera.
That's what that crying in black eye.
That was right after.
But she was always, before I went on the show, my favorite Root girl by far.
Now, when you said she felt like she was giving you the cold shoulder, was that because your interactions, like were you interacting with each other guys off the set, or they still keep you guys apart all the time?
They try their very best. Yeah, it's they do, because it makes sense. They want anything to be organic and linear.
Right.
She was just very reserved, and she came there with a plan, and I had images. I was just showed up like, but I, gave it my all, and just because I think I'm a little bit better, I'm better functioning and better on camera if it's just natural and I don't rehearse it too much, because
right.
I sound like a, community theater. It's bad, but yeah, I don't know. Alaska's she's a Pisces, and she is she's private. We have a lot of different qualities that turn out to be complementary. So
I like that nobody's a bigger fan of Drag Race or drag in general
Oh.
in Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to pick a spokeswoman for
Yep.
what drag is and what it should be,
she's Rue's.
she's the past, the present, and beyond.
She's Rue's protege.
Yeah.
She is. A lot of people think it's any other queen, but it's undeniably, unquestionably her.
She definitely remembers her name.
Yeah, yeah.
And she revolutionized what we know about cross-dressers talking over beats.
Yes.
She brought back the bitch track, though, which I
Totally.
was very pleased to see.
Yep.
People were like, "What? She only talks in this entire song." It was like, it's called a bitch track. Look at all. Alyssa Edwards.
That fucking ookie, spooky, hallowookie, ding dang dookie of a rotted, gutted, nasty, trashy, classless, Gila fucking monster.
Wow.
Oh wait, that's Alyssa. Diva.
I was on a tour bus once.
Diva.
On a tour with her and the whole House of Edwards, and I'm still here.
Oh yeah, I have very strong opinions about her.
I have also very strong opinions about her.
Mm-hmm. None of which we will discuss at this present time.
No. Like,
No.
Ken, is there something that you could reveal about the alleged, this is getting cheesy, pizza fight backstage at the Drag Diva Tour?
I didn't hear
where
about
it
this.
came
Why
to
did I not hear about this?
Oh, bitch.
Where supposedly it came to almost a fist fight between her and Mimi at first.
Oh yeah, I heard about
I
that.
will give you little pieces here now.
Yeah.
Just tell the whole damn tea, bitch.
That tea is all drag queens have discernible gifts.
Yeah.
Some of them are being fabulous dancers, unintentional comedians. She's beautiful. Some of us are being on time. We all have different skills. Alyssa Edwards, always and forever, but only sometimes.
Yeah. Always and forever at her own pace.
Yeah. And it's challenging because she can be everything you love about Alyssa. Watching Alyssa's Secret is different than living Alyssa's Secret. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Alyssa's Secret on your computer is fun. Alyssa's Secret on a tour bus is a different fucking situation. And it was a show where she was late for she was late for meet and greet, and the fans who were there didn't get to meet her, which is a bummer. You come to meet and greet early, you gotta meet who you paid for. And then she was not on time for her number, and then I think in the heat of the moment, it was a Mimi I'm First who was the director of the tour. Like, if you can't make the meet and greet and you can't make your number, I'm firing you. Because this is our job, and I mean, if you can't go to your job, I don't know.
And trying to run a tour with that many drag queens cannot be easy.
And add to the fact that the person who is the one in charge is another queen.
Yeah.
That's a whole different ball of wax.
And there's trade-offs of, again, different gifts, And so there was a big fight. There was a security called moment. I remember Milk crouching down, going between them, standing up, and just pushing them apart because they were about to hit. And it was, I remember Alyssa turned and yelled, "I don't want to be on this B-cast tour anyway." And I was like,
Whoa. Who do you call it B-cast?
Yeah. I was like, newsflash, currently at this moment, we're not feeling that energy either. Luckily drag queens I think we work in an industry where we all learn to forgive each other, because she was back on tour in 2 days.
Well, God bless. Thank goodness.
Yeah. But that's the shit that Drag Race fucking wishes they were like fly on the wall for. And like, she's a very high maintenance person, so by the end of the tour.
She's a diva.
By the end of the tour, she's like, "Oh, Trixie, which one should I wear, this or this?" I was like, "Pick which costume you can put on yourself." Because I can't pin and zip you into this every night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you watch her on stage, I mean, it's kind of worth the
Amazing.
trade-off.
Yeah.
It's worth the trade-off.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's
Yeah.
worth it.
Lady Red, you did Alyssa's music video. What do you have to look at?
What do you mean? Everything, darling.
She's
Any thoughts from you?
No.
Like I said, it's worth the trade-off.
Yeah. Right. Let's continue. Look at all.
I hope someday to be an all-star like Coco Montrese. Listen, that's only shade because you guys laughed at her. If I said that to an audience of Coco fans, well, what's an audience of Coco? I'm kidding. I am kidding. Listen, it's called Look at Her, not compliment her.
yeah, that's true.
No, she's a wonderful artist.
Coco Tini is amazing. She is bizarre.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Well, I'll never forget. We were doing that reading challenge, and we got a day to prepare.
Right.
And it was, I think maybe to Alaska. She says, like, Katya can see you from her house. And it was the delivery that was just like, what? What? It was, and also she came in to when everybody came back during that in All Stars. When they come one by one, they come back, and we're like, Coco, and she's like, and she was just like, no, I'm not gonna speak. And I was like, why? It was this. She cultivates this air of mystery, whether it's intentional or unintentional. I'm fascinated by it. It is bizarre, but she's also incredibly. I mean, she's a tiny, tiny person.
She's so
tiny.
little.
She's very short, and she's very she's got a female.
All Drag Race queens, I feel like they're like, wow, you're tall in person.
She's
teeny
tiny.
in
Yeah,
person.
and she's
Little waist, little arms, little head, everything.
Yeah.
I think we need to celebrate drag queens for what they're good at. I mean, you can't fuck with her, Janet. You can't fuck with her lip
Yeah.
syncing.
That's why
How
I wondered.
ironic!
Yeah.
How like tragically ironic was it that because the one thing that traditionally a drag queen, she took it to the Vegas level.
Yeah.
Entertaining, lip syncing, dancing, costumes, makeup, blah 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 blah. In a theatrical, at the top of your game in Vegas, and then that's the one thing you can't really bring to Drag Race in a talent show. She tries something out of left field, and then she gets canned for it. It's such a tragedy.
I know. I wish she would have done like the Janet Jackson chair dance or something that she
She'd have to do it
would've
to
known.
like generic usable track number 3.
Right, exactly.
And
And she brought us 2 of our favorite quotes ever. I'm not joking, bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, at all.
Oh, I know.
That is worth its weight in gold to me.
You're right.
Well, and
Hearts, Coco.
I'm telling you, it's like I think it's very unfortunate. It's an unfortunate trend that like we're able as viewers to really enjoy and these like quotes and these behaviors, but while they don't benefit. You know what I mean? It's kind of that's exploitation, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it sucks, but.
Well, it's like you said. Like if you had $1 for every retweet, you wouldn't need to raise any money for
That's
your
true.
show.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
We love you,
And in the
Coco.
real world, this is the kind of drag queen I would want to see at a fucking drag show.
God.
Oh
She
yeah,
slays.
undeniably,
You know,
undeniably.
being
yeah.
good at Drag Race does not always mean being good at drag. Being
That's
good at
true.
drag doesn't mean being good at Drag Race. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Well said.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.